What's up guys, OG2K here, and today we will be showing you guys the best defense to run in cut head to head. So as you can see here, nickel, double mug, mid blitz. This is the best defense in head to head because it sends good pressure. You could play good coverage with the man, and it also stops the run effectively when you have a lot of people down on the defensive line. So you go ahead, you press shade inside, and you could commit inside if you really want to, and then you make sure that everybody's pressed. So a few people have a guy way back here, you click on him and you try and just bring him down. You sometimes won't be able to bring him right on top of him like this. He'll just run back a little bit, so I just move him a little bit outside. When you run this defense, you want to be hovering with the guy on the running back. You want to be using him, and you want to be bringing him down to the running back side, obviously, because he's your responsibility, but near the defensive line though, so that you get the defensive line's attention. He's got a corner out on the tight end. Essentially he fries the man, but that curl flat zone on my defensive edge is there to guard it. You could zone out both of your DNs in curl flats if you want, and sometimes you need to make them deeper than other times. So like if he has a super deep corner, you could stem these back a little bit in the play, or you could do it in the menu. They snap and people just come in. If they are in 5 wide, if they aren't empty, just press everybody, make sure everybody's pressed, and then say for example that this running back's out wide right here where this Urlacher is right here. I would just come on one of these guys, move him over the center, and then I'd kind of touch up on the D line here like this, and then get right off of him, and somebody will still come in free. You sometimes have to user blitz too, because they could be on targeting you, just stuff like that. You kind of have to just use your user to your advantage. So let's get into some gameplay here and show you guys how this works. All right, game 1 of the video, and we are going to be starting the game out on offense. I am in the Pittsburgh offensive playbook for this video, and essentially what we are going to be doing is calling this formation. We have the outside zone here, and then we could audible to direct snap, the RPO read by flat, and then we also have the opposite side running back of Y off trio close. So we just have a lot of options here. Right here, I like the run to the left, so we'll get into direct snap here, and essentially I'm just going to try and hit this edge the way the blocks develop. Right here we get a couple yards with Wisner, so we'll take it. Okay, now maybe this time I mix it up with this RPO here. See how the read key is the slot corner. Now it's his user. His user gets dumbed out, and I essentially just have my tight end with Nick Harbor hitting that block for a massive gain down the sideline. Could have been a potential touchdown there though. I think we'll try and hit him with a trap here. We have so many options of different runs to call, so I'm just gonna kind of try and figure out all of them. Right here though, I'm gonna sub my starting running back out for Byers, because obviously you don't want your starting running back to be tired in the first quarter of the game. Okay, now we see mid blitz here. So I think we'll audible to this, block the tight end, and then go like double streak, running back Texas maybe. I'm just seeing if these streaks could beat man press. Pass lead this one to the inside, green it, and that's an easy touchdown for Smith. So essentially I just saw man coverage. I wanted to see if they'd beat him off the press for a 1-play touchdown. They didn't, but I ended up just small pass lead increase to the inside, and I was able to click on and green it. So that ended up working out just fine for me. If you guys are curious though, I do have the FIU offensive ebook out on OG2K's Toolbox. First link in the description. On defense though, we are in 4-2-5 man pressure, which is the Ohio State playbook. And we're just in mid blitz here to start the game out. I simply just bring down the guy on the running back, shade inside, and just play man. So right here he throws it up. I tried to green it. I wasn't able to. But yeah, like the pressures will come in if you hover in the right spot. And then essentially it's very hard to beat man coverage in this game. So it's just going to be really tough to beat this defense. I'm going to, okay, he runs toss. See how we're just all over it still though? That's what'll happen too, is most runs that they call against this, they won't really win because we just have so many guys stacked up on the D line here that I'll probably pass commit right now because it's a passing situation. And then I'll hover over here because he doesn't have any blockers on that side. I did end up kind of almost paying for it there because obviously I'm still on the running back, but I was willing to take that gamble just to see if he was going to block his running back there. So again, shade inside, press everybody. Let's see what he goes to. Seems like, okay, he's going to flip. So that means this guy's on the tight end now. Bring him right down on top of him. Okay, he doesn't block anybody. This guy's this one guy open, and we're simply just all over it. So you have to have that pressure coming in. And then if you just have a good switch stick, you're able to, be aggressive and take away his first option. So perfect example of it right there, even when I yellow the pick. Okay, he's in goal line now. So I'm going to try this outside zone here just to show you guys why I even come out in it. You see there. But essentially, that outside zone is super effective at just finding holes for me. Very simple to, seal off the edge. So that's why I like it. Essentially here, though, I'm going to see if he could guard this RPO. It seems like it'll be tough for him if he's in goal line. So yeah, I'm just going to take the flat and get in for an easy touchdown. Just very basic football we play, but, you could just play like that in college and win a lot of games. So we'll take it, man. Okay, gun trips Y over. Again, I'm still just going to come out and double mug. Make sure everybody's in position and just hover over here. He can, yeah, okay. So he runs a halfback dive. It's pretty much duo. It's just not going to work. Like, we just have so much support over here that's just really not going to work. Thing about this formation, though, is he can't even send his tight end out on a route. I know this because I ran this formation a little bit last year and the year before in college. So I kind of just have that extra advantage on him. Okay, gun Y off trips. Again, spread my D-line first. Press everybody. He ends up flipping here. I just got to make sure everybody is on top of a receiver. And he runs a run again. I'm just simply there with my user, though. Yeah, you could tell, like, when people run it, like, in situations where you obviously should pass, you could tell they don't like, what you got going on defense. So we're going to keep doing it. Pass commit here. Got to look out for the running back because he did have him out the one time. If he does send out his tight end and his running back, though, we'll just simply have a guy coming in free because of numbers. Yep, penalty. He's trying to do too many things, just trying to figure out how to beat this defense. Okay, bunch strong offset. I'm just simply press everybody. Now, you have to know who you're playing against when you run a defense like this because say you're playing like a complete pro player, they might be really good against beating a defense like this. But like on head-to-head, like you could get tons of wins just playing like this. So, just take your coins out of it, man. It's really what it boils down to. I'm going to try the RPO again. Just basic football. I'm showing you guys that you guys can play exactly like this, regardless of how good you are pretty much, and still be able to be in games with people just for knowing when to call each run, when to call each RPO, and give yourself the best chance to win. Right here, he's stacking that right side, so I'll just run this outside zone over here, take a couple yards out of it. Going back to having buyers in here. 3rd and 6. If he's in goal line again, I'll simply just probably, I'll go to the pass play we ran out of this before. Actually, to mix it up, another cool thing you could do is you could simply motion the running back out wide, and that'll really mess some people up in this, because they're not used to that happening. So I could just have the running back on a flat. I don't see this guy. I tried to pass lead it to the outside. Just didn't have it, though. I'm going to go for it. He's in just pure man coverage, and he's in goal line. So I'm going to see how good he is at defending an auto motion wheel route on this receiver play that I have here. So I really just want to see how this alignment on this defense works. Okay, he's no longer in that, so I won't run it. What should we call here? So this is the formation that I won the $40,000 RHG live event in. So I have some route combos out of it. So I'm just going to use a variation of one of the combos here. I think he's sending a blitz. That solo receiver wins on his post. He was using it though, and I just didn't have enough time to hit anybody else. So just bad judgment, I guess, on the route combo. I just kind of guessed wrong on having the wrong route combo out there. But still, this guy just... You just know this guy doesn't know what he's doing against this, and we green the pick and don't catch it. I don't know, whatever. Press shade inside, hover over here by the running back. I should just have a guy coming in free here. Definitely a guy coming in free. Yep. Fumble. Pick it up. Beautiful. See how I brought my user down once I saw that ball get up in the air? That's just the kind of awareness you got to have in such an aggressive defense like this. Most of the time, if you watch me play competitive tournaments and stuff, I'm not running such an aggressive defense. But again, like I said, when you're playing head-to-head and you're playing a lot of inexperienced players, you could kind of do that kind of stuff to them to secure wins easily. Right here, have the running back. I had to roll out away from the pressure. That's just what Benkert can do in this game. So, yeah, that's just kind of one of his tools. I was able to roll out and just hit a wide open guy. I'm going to try direct snap again here, though. He's going to shift his line over here. If he brings another guy to that side, I might just have to call outside zone to this right side here. See if I could make this guy miss. Beautiful. The chess match we're playing, he stacks that right side, or the left side rather. When I flip my trips to that side for a direct snap, I simply just have a outside zone to the opposite side, and we take advantage of that call right there. Now he's using this guy. I'm just going to run direct snap. See if this works. Cut inside. Probably should have kept it to the outside, but still, whatever. First down, you're able to take those chances like that. I'm just going to run it again, try and hit it all the way to the outside. This time he blows it up. So yeah, obviously goal line will be good run defense, but it'll probably struggle against the pass. So I should probably be passing against this. If I like the look, I'll run outside zone in this. If I don't though, I'm going to audible to the formation over where the running back flips, and then I'll motion my running back out wide to create a better passing situation for me. So I see I don't like the passing look here, or the running look rather. I'll just motion my running back out over here, put him on like an in route, do something like this, and beautiful concept here. We end up, we'll try and throw this, just not there though, unfortunately. I'll sub White in. I mean, it's just tough sometimes. It's really hard to beat man in this game. But something we can do is, since that guy played Smith to the inside last play, we could test Smith to the outside. So I will motion this running back out again. Go ahead and motion this running back. I'm simply probably going to have this tight end on a drag. And then we'll go, okay. No, so I call time. That's the thing I hate about college, is there's penalties for when you're just trying to set your combo. I do want to go for this though, just because I'm trying to be fun here. So I'm going to, I kind of like it like this, just to catch him off guard a little bit. Tight end slant. He's got to catch that, man. Okay, he runs a halfback zone out of goal line. So this guy's resorting to just pure goal line stuff now. Goal line on offense, goal line on defense. And he's lost, man. I will say though, it's very tough to score in the red zone. So that's really, he's only stopped me in the red zone, like right on the goal line. And it's really tough to score there sometimes in this game. So I just wanted to point that out. Okay, does a toss play. I'm simply there with my guys. Yeah, I mean, you could tell he just does not want to pass against this look on defense. This is just a very, very scary look for someone to face in this game. Okay, gun trio halfback weak. Bring this guy down. Pass commit. Shade inside. We're here. Taking one of these gaps. All right, tight end corner. We're there to swat it. See, that's the kind of stuff you got to do. You got to see the tight end corner route, the thing that you're weak against. Because I'm shading inside. We see the one outside breaking route. We're able to switch on and make a nice swat there, though. Beautiful play. Right here, again, he's in this. I'm pretty sure it's just man coverage, so I'm going to go double streak, running back Texas, and I'm going to try and pass lead one of these streaks for a touchdown. See the left one here? I got to green that, though, if I want the touchdown, man. Another thing we can try is this RPO. Because he's in, like, an awkward alignment. He could just, I don't know, not remember the RPO or something. Who knows? But we'll see if it works here. He's kind of just on it. We try and highball it, and it gets sailed over our guy. I'd hate for this guy to think he's actually playing, like, good defense. I'm just not hitting the plays I should be. And it is on me. It's really not him doing anything good. And I hate to be that guy, but it's just what it is sometimes. It's just what it is sometimes. I hate to say that, but that's just what's happening right now. Okay. Okay, I'll give him that. That was a good defensive play. And that's why I don't like this. I'm just taking my field goal, bro. Like, I'm trying to make it entertaining, bro. But it's just, this game is so annoying sometimes that you just have to take what you have sometimes. So I'll take my field goal and I'll stop him again. And hopefully he quits after that. My fault on that. I had my mic muted on accident somehow. But essentially, I just sped up the process. He tried to throw a quick route and it just wasn't there. I'm going to pass commit here. I should have a guy coming in free if I could occupy one of these alignment here. And I got to see if he has any outside breaking routes as well. So we're really looking for that. He blocked somebody. And, you know, if you're going to throw an inside breaking route on completely shaded inside coverage, pressed and everything, it just won't work. Okay, catches me off guard. that animation where you go for a swat with your guy and then it just like he just doesn't swat it is crazy. And then the animation where he gets his hands on it and he doesn't catch it is crazy too. So I don't know. A lot of crazy stuff going on right now, but we're gonna try this outside zone call here, and he's able to hit me, send me back. But at the end of the day, it's getting kind of repetitive. Like, I keep getting my stop. I just have to score in the red zone. And it's very hard to do sometimes in this game. So I'm going to actually try a corner route on this guy this time. And I'm going to see if I could have this running back flat here too. Yep. See, just a simple thing. Running back flat. We're able to now get a touchdown. You sometimes, yeah, like, you know, saw in the last couple of drives, I was trying to make it really, really complex with like streaks and slants and all sorts of stuff as he blocks my extra point somehow. But sometimes you just got to check it down to a flat and see what you could get. Okay, gun deuce now. You see this guy's trying out a lot of new stuff. I'll give him his respect for that. Like, he's trying out a lot of stuff. Most of the time somebody would just either quit the game by now or they would not be trying out new formations. So I will give him his credit there. And now he does an outside breaking route. So you also have to give him his credit for that because I am playing inside coverage. But now the thing we can do is, since we're in this situation, I don't have to press as much. And I also can zone out here. So I am going to zone out a couple guys. I'm going to see if I could green it. We do. Paul Krause. Let's see if we could get some points out of this maybe. Or just return it for a touchdown. Can Krause get out? He can't. But I think we might be able to make a kick from here. All right, feel like the aim is pretty good. I just got to time it. Pretty decent timing. Yep, up and good. Beautiful. All right, everybody shaded inside. Tight end corner. We're on it. We aren't able to green the pick, though. That's the one thing that's hard sometimes, is being able to green the pick. Because you have to see when they are throwing the pick. And then you also have to be able to time it. So it can be tough sometimes if you're getting really excited about it. Right here, I green it, but I'm not in position. Just a lot of factors that play into it. And now he breaks off of a tackle. And he celebrates like I wasn't absolutely caging him this first like 10 drives of the game. All right, it's time to chew this game out. I'm just going to run some of the good runs we got in this offense and just get out of this game, honestly. Okay, halfback direct. Able to get a couple yards out of it. Running direct again here. He's not able to stop the cutback. Go down. And this game is pretty much over, honestly. Direct again. He can't stop the cutback again. Yeah, that's kind of the method, honestly, is just run it, act like you're going to the outside, and then cut it back in. And a lot of defenses can't stop that of direct snap. So you're starting to see now, like, how good direct snap really is in this game still. You're able to just chew a game out just like this. Like, especially if you're playing an annoying guy like this who won't quit. You could get out of these games with this scheme. Okay, gotta call a pass play now. Just gonna call something basic with a running back flat. I'm gonna block the tight end, obviously, though. I have like a drag. And this should win. Drag route. Okay. Okay, now he's in a new defense here. Okay, here's the play. Tight end slant. And we drop it. Dude. Oh my gosh, this game is so annoying sometimes. All right, now we got two curl flats out there. They will play the corner routes effectively. See how he has a corner route there? It just gets under it. I'll change my zone drops once I get the chance. Or actually, what we can do is we can stem this guy down a little bit and that'll do the trick for that for now. See how he goes corner out to the left, streak. We green it, and we're not able to catch the pick there. Okay, QB zone there. 3rd and 10. Yeah, I mean, dude, I don't know. I wish people would just quit these games at this point. Yep, crow flat again, takes it away, and 4th down. So there's the trick. You guys saw it. If they're attacking the outside when you are shading inside, you end up just putting a curl flat on your D-line, or you could put it on both of them, but you want it to the depth that they are cutting. So sometimes 10 yards can do the trick. Sometimes it has to be deeper or shallower. But yeah, just doing a pretty good job defending now. I'm going to put him on 15 this play because it's a 4th and 15. So it should just play the marker essentially. Okay, he goes corner to the left. Swat it. Yep, beautiful. And another thing too, when you go for the swat, you sometimes get better animations than when you go for the pick. So I was just able to use my length on Urlacher there for a nice swat. Direct snap. See, I could be cribbing these if I really wanted to, but I'm just trying to get out of this game here. Okay, he gets into double mug now, so we'll be able to see a little bit better. He does get a penalty, but the cutback lane is still there. So just perfect example again. Yeah, and that'll do it. Game's pretty much over. I feel like I showed you guys pretty much everything I did have to show you guys in this game. Obviously, I'm still going to chew this out, but we might just call the video at this point. I feel like I taught everything that I possibly could teach. So I'm just honestly going to chew this game out. But I do appreciate you guys for watching the video. Let me know if you guys have any questions on offense or defense, college football or Madden, or the Toolbox. Feel free to reach out to me. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.